All right, so what do I want to say today regarding like another big idea that I need to be reminded of, but I am and have been quite aware of this for many years. All right, guys, welcome back. Thank you for staying to the end just to hear another, I think, valuable Stoic idea that is something that I will continuously work on. First, I just want to say a few things upcoming. So upcoming videos, I will be traveling to Austin, Texas in 2 weeks to see the solar eclipse in the United States. And I will share that experience and maybe a few other videos around Austin, Texas. So partly what I want to be sharing in the next few weeks and months are some training that I'm doing. I have 2 races that I have signed up for as a motivation to be in the forest, to be in the woods, to be waking up early and training and getting my ass to the gym and working out and focusing on my legs, which is super important when you're climbing hills, to have strong and healthy legs and avoid injury. And so I got one race on May 11th. It's called the Sub Carpazi, and I'm doing a 42-kilometer trail marathon. It's listed as 1,800 meters of elevation gain. Then on June 1st, I have the Brasov Marathon. I'm doing a 70-kilometer, 3,900 meter elevation. Sometime else in May, my family and I are going to start section hiking the Transylvania. It is a hike, a recently completed hike through the entire length from, I think, northeast to northwest Romania through the Carpathians. We are not attempting to hike that thing in one go. We have a few days of holiday in May, and we're going to hike, 3 or 4 nights on that. So again, if you haven't yet subscribed, if you found my last video interesting, I have never once said this, and I probably won't say it for a while in every video, but stick around. Maybe I will say it anyway. Subscribe, man. I think these next few videos could be interesting. I will get better, and I appreciate comments, whatever. So the story is this. I was, and I'll share this a lot because it's like the biggest long distance trip of my life, and I have a few decent trips I've done, but in terms of like a physical endeavor, mental endeavor, and over the span of about 8 months, my girlfriend, who is now my wife and the mother of my only daughter, we went through Africa. Prior to that 2018 journey, I was like mentally ready. I think more so than my wife, I should say, because the story's about her. And she will acknowledge this. Let me start by reading something, actually. So, this is coming from Ryan Holiday's book, The Daily Stoic. And so I'm not trying to steal anything. But this is the quote, first of all. So, it's from March 18th, and it's titled, "Impossible Without Your Consent." So this is the quote by Marcus Aurelius. "Today I escaped from the crush of circumstances. Or better put, I threw them out. For the crush wasn't from outside me, but from my own assumptions." So the main thing I'm trying to get at is when we feel frustrated or overwhelmed or start blaming. So like I have a 3.5-year-old, she gets me angry, and my wife and I fight sometimes, and I feel like she's frustrating me. I'm at work, I'm completely swamped, I'm overwhelmed, I'm busy, I got way too much to do, work is crazy, work is busy. This is, again, this is within us. I just want to make sure I get this right, because this is like really fucking good. This is Ryan Holiday, so I'm quoting Ryan Holiday. "On tough days, we might say, my work is overwhelming, or my boss is really frustrating. If only we could understand that this is impossible." Again, just let that one sink in, because I think some people go through life and never actually realize this at all. That you create this, you are responsible for your feelings. When I'm angry at my daughter, when I'm angry at my wife, when I'm angry at my students, when I'm frustrated with my job, that's inside me. It's coming from me. It's not from anything outside. And so this thing I was thinking about with my wife and my trail, and if we can carry this to like hiking and backpacking, I guess, or that. So there are days that are rainy, there are days that are windy, there are days that are you're climbing a hill, and you can get pissed that you have to be hiking this hill. Like, this hill sucks. I feel very lucky for the most part. I don't know. I mean, I have all kinds of trauma, guys. I got all kinds of problems. I'm working through them. I'm trying to heal. So like, I'm not, whenever I talk to you, I am not some special person here. But in this case, I feel like it's easier for me to be climbing a hill and to be going up a mountain and feeling good about it. But what a lot of people struggle with is like, they are angry at the wind. And my wife literally was. She was angry at the hills and angry at the wind and angry at this and angry at that. That was completely like, the mountain's there. You know, the weather is gonna happen. You are creating these sensations, this anger, this frustration. It's not the outside, it's the inside. And this is like a deep thing. Let me read the whole damn thing, I guess, that Ryan wrote. Someone can't frustrate you. Work can't overwhelm you. These are external objects, and they have no access to your mind. Those emotions you feel, as real as they are, come from the inside. They don't come from the outside. Someone else can't frustrate you. The mountain can't frustrate you. You frustrate yourself. You decide, like, again, I'm not saying decide, because I don't think people decide to do this, but like, it happens inside you. So the Stoics use the word hypolepsis, which means taking up of perceptions, thoughts, and judgments by your mind. What we assume, what we willingly generate in our mind, that's on us. We can't blame other people for making us feel stressed or frustrated any more than we can blame them for our jealousy. The cause is within us. They're just the target. Again, it almost sounds like impossible to believe, but it's impossible that this is true. I am the cause of my stress. So, same with the mountains. So let's take this back to the mountains. Like, the hills aren't the cause of my anger, my stress. The rain isn't the cause of my anger or stress. You can try to say that, you can blame that, and be like, that's why I'm so frustrated, that's why this is so hard. It's in you, it's inside you. Think about that one. What do you think? Is that true? Do you get frustrated and blame somebody else? Your partner, your kid, your work, the fucking hill you gotta climb? Have you thought about this already and you kind of realize, like, I have the ability to decide how I perceive the outside world? Because everything that is reality is made up. Like, I can look at that tree and call it ugly, or I can look at that tree and call it beautiful. Both are true. Yeah, please stay tuned for what I got upcoming. The trip to the United States, my 2 trail runs, any training and updates coming from that. I got a lot of work to do to feel like comfortable to run these long distances with such high elevation, so we'll see. And then a lot more down the road, guys. Again, thank you for those that have come and enjoyed. If you didn't see the last video, I don't know, take a look and tell me what you think mainly about the message and not about the quality of the filming or the editing, which will, I don't know, hopefully be more enjoyable. That's it. Peace, guys. Thank you. Peace and love.